Okay, welcome to the game today. Bonneville at Northridge in a region matchup here. Just announcing the starting lineups and do the national anthem, and we'll get this one underway. We'll pause for a minute for the national anthem, and then we'll tell you a little bit more about the game today. Okay, welcome to the ballpark. Appreciate you, those of you that are joining us online today. We have a Region 5 matchup, the Northridge Knights against the Bonneville Lakers. So pretty critical matchup here. I would say Bonneville comes into the game with an overall record of 5-8, a region record of 1-5. Northridge comes in at 2-8, 1-2. They've played just 3 games in region. So critical series for the Knights. If they want to stay in the region race, they need to win today. Frankly, they probably need to sweep this series, get 3 wins against Bonneville. That would bring their record to 4-2 in region, and they would be right in the hunt at that point for region title. So last week was spring break. I believe the team was off, so refreshed and ready to go today. We'll bring the lineup. Today I'll start defensively for the Knights. This is not the batting order, but just the defensive lineup. It looks like we have catching today Jace Whittier with Brock Larson, the senior, on the mound. Infield going left to right, Mick Whitaker, the sophomore, at third. Jackson Scola, the freshman, at shortstop. Trevin Red, the sophomore, at second base. Nixon Brimley at first base today, the sophomore. Left field is the senior, Isaac Anderson. Center field, the junior, Jarek Johnson. And in right field, it looks like number 5 is that Eli Mitchell. I think that's Eli Mitchell out in right field today. So that's the defensive alignment today for the Knights.
Well, Dave, everybody's joining early to hear your beautiful voice. Thanks for coming, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
It's
I'd say
always a
that
highlight.
the key today, I looked at the stats here for both teams, at least what's in max preps. I would say the key for Northridge is, if you look at our pitching statistics on the season, we need a well-pitched game, and I think they'll be in a good position to win this game. But if you look at the team on the season, the team earned run average for Northridge is 10.83. The team low is 7, which is not very low. And so typically
You gotta play a lot of offense to counter that.
that's tough to it's tough to win when you're giving up that many earned runs. And typically you'll hear baseball guys say you always see a direct correlation with walks and earned run average. So I think the key for the Knights today defensively and for Brock is just make them earn it. Don't issue a bunch of walks. Bonneville is not going to be a fantastic hitting team, and so make them earn it. So here we go. Brock with the first pitch.
Just up a little bit.
And there's a fastball, bouncer up the middle, and that's okay. That'll get through. And again, as a coach, as a pitcher, you go ahead and live with that. It's a weak ground ball that finds a little hole up the middle. That's okay. Keep throwing strikes.
Just turn 2 right here.
So batting now for the Lakers is number 27, Red, the sophomore. He comes into the game hitting .342 on the season, which is a team high. Little interesting note. Northridge head coach Blake Red, I think this is his cousin's son, so there's a relation here.
Red on red.
Red on red. Larson with the fastball upstairs, so Brock here pitching out of the stretch. Runner on first base, that was the leadoff hitter that reached on a single up the middle. So 1 on, no outs here on the top of the first. This little region matchup here, Red at the plate. Brock comes set, nice looking curveball that breaks and catches the inside corner. So, and if he's throwing that pitch for a strike consistently, it's a very difficult pitch to hit. A lot of vertical break. Big old 12-6 curveball. Checks the runner at first. Another 12-6 curveball, and he's going to get the strike. And the umpire is giving him that curveball at the top of the zone, which is good for Brock.
Which he didn't give it on the fastball.
Yeah,
but,
interesting.
I mean, just the way it breaks.
No,
he really didn't.
He
It's
didn't
in the
give him
same
the high
location.
fastball, but he gave him the high curveball twice. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. We'll see what Brock goes to deliver in this 1-2 count.
Just that 12-6 drop is what's helping.
There it is again.
Just inside.
Just a little bit inside.
He was actually better on height this inside. Not able to get that one.
Yeah, and I like that pitch with a 1-2 count. If he can throw that over the plate, that finishes down below the knees. It'd be very difficult to hit. Best case, you hit a ground ball there, hitter. So Brock, heavy dose of curveballs early. We'll see if he sticks with that. It's probably be a good time to throw a fastball on the outside corner. Nope, he goes curveball, and he sits in with that. And again, if he can throw that all day for a strike, they're going to have a very hard time squaring it up. That brings up, so Brock strikes out from Red. Runner at first, number 19 at the plate for the Lakers. This is Sears. He's a sophomore, comes in hitting .278 on the season, 3 doubles and 2 home runs. So looks like he can hit the ball with a little bit of pop, hitting 3 in the order. Brock checks the runner at first, back easily. Brock's rolling with a little turquoise mid action today.
Yeah, I'd like that mid. Looks good out there, dude.
It does look good.
It does. That thing looks freaking awesome.
Brock delivers the pitch. That looks like
Not able to get that
stays
one
upstairs.
Not to get that. Yeah, not get that one to move. Oh, you losing your paperwork,
No,
my
I
man?
just lost my hat.
Oh.
All good.
Whatever you need out of me, buddy.
Yeah.
Tell me what you need. We'll get her there.
1-0 the count. 1 out here, top of the first. Leadoff runner on. Second batter strikes out. Brock facing Sears. There's a fastball. He hits that pretty hard into the gap. That one's going to get down. That's going to get past the center fielder. Sears into second. They're going to bring that runner home. They'll go to third. So Sears with a stand-up triple drives in a run. That ball was hit hard on the screws to the right center gap, past the center fielder. Runner scores. Sears comes sliding into third for triple. So the Lakers strike first. So truth be told here,
Oh, you're gonna. I know what you're gonna
if
say.
I'm coaching the game, I'm
Oh.
okay with this.
Oh, okay.
I think if they score runs because they earn them with base hits,
For
then
sure.
you tip your cap to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just keep throwing strikes.
That was a well hit ball.
That was a well hit ball, and that's their best power hitter, and he just hit it into the gap. There's a pitch, and he gets that high curveball strike call again. This is number 18, Noble. Noble, the senior, comes in hitting .294 on the season.
He's a big kid.
9 RBI, 1 double, 1 triple. Hitting in the 4 hole, so this is the cleanup hitter. pitch. Looks like a fastball away. 1 ball, 1 strike. I like that. If he can throw the curveball for a strike and then keep throwing the fastball, if he can just keep the fastball down at the knees, should be in good shape. Runner on third, 1 out. Larson and the Knights trying to minimize the damage here in the first. 2 hits, 1 run so far. There's a ground ball. That'll score the run. But Scola delivers the 6-3 put out. And again, if I'm Coach Red, I'm perfectly happy with this. They have 2 base hits. It has resulted in 2 runs. Brock's been pounding the strike zone. He left 1 fastball pitch up in the zone to their number 3 hitter who hammered it. Other than that, 1 little weak ground ball that got up the middle. So 2-0 Bonneville here in the top of first. Fastball up. 1 ball, no strikes on the hitter. This is number 4. Cunningham, freshman, comes into the game hitting .235 on the season with 1 double and 1 homer. Was that another fastball? I think it was. Down and in. 2 balls, no strikes on the hitter. 2 down here in the inning. Fastball, he fouls it back. So 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here on number 4, Cunningham, the freshman hitter for Bonneville. I believe I need to go look. I think Bonneville's 1-5 in region. I think their win was against Clearfield. And he throws a fastball by him.
It's a good pitch right there. Just a little up, can't get to it.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Too hard not to take a hack at it.
Yeah. If he throws a curveball here that's a strike, it would be game over. But we'll see. He might just stick with fastball. He's fastball, ground ball. Good job by Nixon. He should have time to get over there. He does. Good backhand play. Knocks it down, gets out of the inning. So, again, I'd say I think Coach Red would be okay with that. They did score 2 runs. Both were earned. 2 runs on 2 hits. A leadoff single and a triple.
Nice work by Nix right there on first base.
Yeah, the ball was hit pretty well.
It was hit well.
He went to his backhand side, knocked it down. All right, let's see if the Knights can get the offense rolling here. Knights today are in their cream and cardinal uniforms. Lakers going with their gray pants and navy blue. I at least like the Lakers have gone back to the kind of navy and gold. For a while, they were using these crazy like gray and blue colors that looked horrible. I'm like,
right.
Navy and gold is a great color combination.
Yeah, they were doing that a little. They were doing a lot of gray.
It's like they were doing gray and blue, and I'm like, yellow and
blue.
Yellow and blue's a good look, man.
Yeah.
Stick
Navy,
with
baby.
it. I know. It's like Michigan last night.
Oh.
The Wolverines.
Yeah, man, they really
got that
dominated,
color combination. Yeah. Did you watch the game?
Yeah, well, I was like, you know what? I think it was about like 5 minutes left. I'm like, you're not gonna make this go back. They're in too much control.
Michigan's just tough.
Yeah, and it wasn't that they were. You know, the interesting thing with that game, or actually with them in general, is they didn't really get really rocking until the tourney.
Oh yeah.
And they played good, but man, they played exceptionally
amazing
well.
In tournament.
Yeah, they just dominated.
Big and strong and tough.
Yeah, they dominated for sure.
All right, let's check out here. Let's see what we got on the pitcher here today for Bonneville. It looks like pitching today for the Lakers is number 4, Cunningham, the freshman. Comes into the game having thrown 15 2/3 innings with an ERA of 2.23.
Ooh.
So that's pretty dang impressive for the freshman.
Oh.
He's given up 13, but here's the interesting thing. He's given up 13 runs, only 5 of them earned. So what that tells me is the defense behind him has been pretty bad. Hurt him. So that also tells me that if you're Northridge, put a lot of balls in play, you got a pretty good chance of making something happen. So Red will lead off for the Knights, the sophomore second baseman. Trevin comes into the game hitting an even 300 on the year with a double and a triple to his name. We'll see if he can get the night started off. So, 7-inning game, no time limit. There's a fastball for a strike. That fastball's 72 miles an hour, so he's not throwing hard. Just sit back and make contact. No balls, 1 strike. There's another strike.
That's that same pitch.
Same pitch.
It's right there on that outside edge.
That one
picked up.
I want to call that a changeup. If it wasn't, it only came in at 67 miles an hour.
Well, he just threw 126.
There's a curveball that misses away. That one comes in at 61 miles an hour. So,
in his warm-up, he looked that his curve wasn't moving. It was just hanging there.
It kind of just spins, and so there's a, it looks like he'll mix up speeds. That one was about 75. So he, again, the thing about it with the Knights is he's not going to blow past you.
That ball was extra close to being a play ball.
I took my eye off it.
Oh, dude, it was close.
So 1-2 the count on red. There's a curveball that stays away.
It's kind of where
2
it
balls,
stays
2 strikes.
in his warm-up, believe it or not.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a lot of sharp break. It kind of just spins in there, so they shouldn't have trouble picking that one up today. There's another one that's up and out.
The thing is, if it stays on that outside, and he calls that, then we're gonna have a hard time with it, right? I mean, it's out there, out by the box, but
yeah,
man, it's.
There's a ground ball to second. One hops right to the second baseman. He fields it, throws it, and there's a little 4-3 put out. And 1 down on the Knights. Eli Mitchell, the right fielder, steps to the plate. Eli having a really nice season so far for the Knights, hitting 400 on the season. 400 with a pair of doubles to his name. He's been hitting well all season long. See if he can get something started for the Knights. Makes a fastball down the middle. No, the ball's in a strike on Mitchell.
Nothing fancy with Mitchell. He's just consistent, man. He puts the ball in play.
Yeah, he does.
Don't call that.
Oh, that's a ball, but he calls it a strike. He's calling that up. But he did give us some of those too.
Yeah,
so
but it's in too. It's one of those. It's one of those. I mean, give one. I don't know about both. It's
so 0-2 on Mitchell. And he might get a little infield single there, and he will. So he chops at a low pitch. It just bounces outside the reach of the pitcher. He can't quite grab it. It kind of just lands on the backside of the mound, and I'm guessing they'll rule that as an infield single, and Mitchell is safe down at first base. That brings up number 24, Isaac Anderson, the senior. Isaac comes in hitting 387 on the year with 10 RBI and a double to his name. Takes a curveball up and in.
Fun fact, I think he's probably the most hit person on our team. He almost just got hit there.
That's because he will not move out of the way of an inside pitch, which I love that about him.
Yeah, he stays there.
1 ball, no strikes.
Oh, that
punches it to left. Let's see if the
it might.
It's
gone. Let's go.
So it didn't look like it off the bat, to be completely honest, but it kept carrying. He got a little backspin on that thing, and it carried right into that short alley. The home run zone at Northridge is really left center. You'd think it'd be dead left because it's about 300 down the line. It's that little left center gap where most of the home run shots go. And with 1 swing, Anderson ties the game. 2-2. Yeah, that's one of those pitches. He just got a little backspin. It kept carrying. It carried right into that left center gap. Just a little bit left of the scoreboard there. Jepson's designated hitter today. He takes a fastball down. 1 ball, no strikes on Parker. So for Isaac, that's his first home run of the season.
I saw him at BP. That's a good
hit.
That's
hit hard, and that will get down. So a hard line drive to deep left. The left fielder takes it on 1 hop, and the Knights are in business with another runner on base. Brings up number 23, Nixon Brimley, the sophomore first baseman. Nixon also having a great season for the Knights, hitting .406 on the year, leads the team in RBI with 13, 3 doubles. Nixon is a great fastball hitter. He's usually pretty aggressive early in the count, so if he gets a fastball early, I suspect he'll be taking a hack. And he gets a curveball. That was his best curveball yet, but looked like it just missed. That was closer. That was more competitive. Just a few inches off the outside corner. So Jepson at first, Brimley at the plate. 1 down. Takes a swing at a fastball, probably below the knees.
Yeah, so you don't want that.
No, he's ahead of the count 1-0. He needs to look for a pitch up in the zone. He can hammer one that's up in the zone. That's one of those where Nixon's such a good hitter. You want him to take an A swing in that count. That one gets past the catcher, wild pitch down and away. Jepson advances to second. Nixon will have a runner in scoring position. He can add to his team-leading RBI total. 13 ribbies on the season for Nixon. So Jepson at second. The score is now tied 2-2. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. And Nixon takes a curveball inside. See, if he doesn't jump, he's on base.
Yeah.
And that one's coming about 50 miles an hour, so it wouldn't hurt. Three balls and a strike, good hitters count. Takes the fastball away, and so the Knights get the wheel turning. Brimley draws a walk on 5 pitches, runs down to first. That brings up the third baseman, Mick Whitaker. Mick comes into the game. He's hitting .286 with 3 doubles. Tied for the team lead in doubles with 3. Mick, the sophomore, playing third base today. 1 down here in the bottom of the first, 2-2. Takes a fastball down. 1 ball, no strikes.
Keep it down, I say.
I like it right now. The Knights staying patient. There's no reason not to. Make sure you get a good pitch to hit. You've got runners on base. They'll take the fastball down and away, and I like that take.
It's a hard to hit ball.
Yeah, that's not a ball you're going to drive.
No,
so
and you're going to put it.
That's probably going to be a ground ball at best. There's a ball hit up the middle. Let's see. It gets through. That should score 1. Jepson comes home. Whitaker to first, and Brimley stops at second. So Mick punches a ground ball at the middle. The shortstop makes a diving attempt, but can't come up with the ball. It rolls into shallow center.
It's a little bit better ball.
Jepson scores from second. Brimley advances to second. Whitaker to first. And the Knights have the lead, 3-2. The Knights getting the hits rolling here, and that brings up number 21, Jackson Scola, the freshman, hitting .400 on the season. Takes a curveball, and the umps, I don't think that's a strike, but he's called it, so I'm going to give it to him. If he stays consistent with it, then
he'll call it.
It's okay. The hitters just need to adjust. He gave that to the Knights in the top of the first, so.
He did.
Oh, he takes a little check swing at a curveball. Second baseman goes to first. He advances the runners, but Skola's out at first. So 4-3 on that put out, second base to first. Both runners advance, so Jarek Johnson now steps up to the plate with runners in scoring position. Whitaker is second, and Brimley at third.
Let's see what we think here. Got a replay, but it's not going to be as slow because my computer's kind of maxed right now.
I think he was out, but
let's give a look-see here.
Jarek Johnson, the junior, was close.
It kind of glitched. I should have slowed it up, but not today. It might freeze on me, so I'm going to back off of it.
Jarek pounds one to third. That should be in play if he makes the throw, and he does. So Jarek swings at the first pitch. 1 hops it to the third baseman. 5-3 across the diamond for the third out. And Bonneville escapes more damage. The Knights leave 2 runners in scoring position, but they do put up 3 runs to retake the lead. And That's exactly the kind of response that Coach Red, I'm sure, wanted to see after going down 2-0 in the top of the first. They bounced back and put up 3. We head to the top of the second. Knights 3 and Bonneville 2.
Little glitchy.
It's nice and warm out here today.
Dude, it's fabulous. It's actually not too. It's not too hot.
No, I brought a little light jacket. I should have changed.
That's cute.
I'm gonna take my jacket off.
It's a cute jacket.
Yeah,
Oh, we were supposed to do a commentating camera, but
oh
I
no, we
haven't-
don't need my mug shot in there.
Oh yeah, you got a radio face.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You and I both, man. Let's see here. I mean, you are famous. Your voice is like, it's like silk. It's just smooth. It's beautiful. Let's look here. You know, you haven't peaked today. Usually you're in the 40s.
Oh,
What do you think our number is?
20.
17.
17? 17. Well, at least I'm not talking to myself, or just you and I talking to each other.
Yeah, that's true. We are. Yeah, that's true.
We're talking to somebody else that's with us
someone
today.
else. You know, on the YouTube page that flies, you can comment on that one. But
Yeah.
the Game Changer one that we do, you can't comment.
Can't comment.
Yeah. Maybe we should just go strictly to
Yeah.
YouTube. But the thing that's nice about Game Changer is it gives you a little widget and everything that's going on.
I know,
then
it
I don't
is
have
nice.
to. Then I don't
It
have
is
to put a
Plus, it's-
scoreboard up. You don't
it's-
see it.
If you're on Game Changer 2, right, you just click video and you watch it, and it is
it
nice.
syncs it all to it,
I
all the
know,
highlights
it is
to it.
nice.
Like, I'm gonna make sure we stream there for sure.
So Brock, number 1 to the plate. This is Randall, the senior. Brock Larson fires 2 fastballs for strikes, and he's quickly ahead of the hitter. No balls and 2 strikes. And again, I like what I'm seeing out of Brock. Just pound that zone, and don't worry about them getting a couple hits. There's another fastball for a strike. He's behind it and fouls it away.
That last pitch before that swing, foul ball, that's that same spot that we got called on, but also we've been getting that same call.
Yeah,
on
that
the
high
other side.
pitch.
So the outside, just on that
High and
outside
outside.
corner, yeah, he's calling it there. So
Yep, hitters will have. There's a good pitch. So he buries a curveball low and away and sits him down swinging.
let's go.
Great sequence. I love that too. There's a 4-pitch out. Couple
That's
foul balls
clean.
with a swing and a miss, and I like what Brock's doing today, which is just attack the heck out of the hitters, and don't worry about it if you give up an occasional hit.
I'll let this replay play with a strikeout. If something happens, I can replay it on the other.
Brock fires the fastball. That one's up and away. This is number 15, Zorns, the junior, hitting .342 on the season. That is a team-leading .342. Red and Zorns tied for the team lead, and he fouls one away, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Brock with a fastball. And
He's kind of settling in here, right here. I really like what he's doing.
yeah, like I said, the thing about it is he gave up a couple hits in the first, no big deal. Just keep attacking. And he gets another swing and a miss on a high fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. He could go high fastball here again, or if he buries a curveball, it's over. If he buries a curveball in the zone, it'll be a swing and a miss. I can almost guarantee that.
I'm going to say, Jace, keep it in front of you, bro.
And he goes fastball, and he just throws his bat out and
Oh.
flips it into the outfield. So credit to the hitter, not a very defensive swing. And it's okay. Like I said, I'm sure coaches are happy with that from Brock. Just keep pounding the zone. That was weak contact. That's what you're looking for. This brings up McBride, the senior, hitting just .160 on the year. So again, another hitter that you just want to just absolutely attack.
Just throws his bat out there.
Yeah, just flips his bat, just flips it over the shortstop's head. Fastball, that one's up and in. Ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes on 16. The Lakers with a runner on first. 1 down here in the 2nd inning.
It looks like he's wanting to go, no?
I don't know.
He's
Yep,
going.
he's going. Jace throw. Really good throw by Jace. Honestly, just Brock let him get a little bit too big of a jump. That throw was right on the money. Really can't throw it any better. Just gotta cut down his jump. So stolen base by, I believe that was Zorn, the junior. McBride here with a 1-1 count. 1 out here in the second inning. And there's a fastball up. That one's going to stay in play. We'll see who. Oh, nobody calls it and it drops. So third base ought to probably come catch that. That one lands just out in front of the pitcher's mound on the third base side, and truthfully, the easiest player to make that play is going to be the third baseman. In a perfect world, you'd have Brock rotate, cover third, and call that ball and take it. But it drops, so that'll go down as an infield single, and that's unfortunate. So 1 out here. Runners on first and second. Number 14 to the plate. This is the sophomore Martinez, hitting just 118 on the year. So again, runners are moving. And again, just way too big of a jump. So Zorn, who's at second, looks like he's probably a pretty good base runner. He gets a big jump and gets there easy, and then the runner first just sort of follows him. So now the Lakers threatening again with runners on second and third. So Brock doing a good job on the mound. Let's see if he can work out of this trouble. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Throws a fastball for a strike.
That's a great pitch.
Down at the knees, really good pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And again, you really want to attack this hitter down at the bottom of the order, hitting just 118 on the season. Get this hitter out. Keep that runner from scoring at third. That would be ideal. And there's a curveball. Oh!
Whoa.
So see, the problem is he's called that a strike every time today, and then he doesn't call it this time. So it's a curveball that starts high and then finishes down kind of belt high in the zone. And I don't know if it fooled the umpire, but he's called that a strike probably 5 times today. Calls that one a ball, and that would have been strike 3. Nonetheless, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Another infield pop-up.
That's an infield fly. Isn't there 1 out?
Yeah, but there's nobody at first.
Oh, I thought there was somebody at first. You're right, because they stole that base. That's right, my bad.
If it was first and second, certainly.
Yeah. No, I forgot that he stole. I thought there was a guy on first.
So Whitaker comes over and takes that ball. 2 outs, so nice job by Larson, and he's looking to do some good work here and strand those 2 runners. Brings number 8 to the plate. Number 8, Munford, the senior, hitting .314 on the season. So big sequence here. If the Knights can get out of this with 0 runs, they'd feel great about that after a couple little defensive miscues. Fastball away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs now. Focus is on the hitter. This is the leadoff hitter, I believe. So back to the top of the order for Bonneville. Their first 4 hitters look relatively solid the first time through. So big sequence here to try to strand these runners in scoring position. And there's a curveball that's up, and now Brock is behind 2-0, and the pitching coach, Evan Parker, is going to go visit with Brock, and I like that. Settle him down. Those that don't know, the pitching coach for the Knights is Evan Parker. He is the head coach and the manager for the Ogden Raptors. He pitched interestingly enough, he pitched at Bonneville High School down at Utah Tech University, and they pitched in the minor leagues for a while.
All right, what are you up to now on the stream? viewers?
I don't know, 25?
Oh, just 19.
Oh. Yeah. Well, if you are there, we appreciate you joining us here. So Coach Evan Parker goes out and has a little conversation with Brock, tries to settle him down. And a couple little miscues here have the Knights in a bit of a jam, but they're one pitch away from getting out of it. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs.
All right, Coach Dave, what did he tell him?
Just relax and throw strikes. I mean,
Chill.
really, it's like,
Pick it up right here.
yeah, just refocus, take a big breath. You don't have to be perfect. Don't worry about it. Throw it in the zone and trust your defense. And
Got him. Oh, goodness.
And maybe he went out and said, we're going to run a pickoff play, so be ready. Because they just, I thought they had the runner nailed, to be honest, but the umpire called him safe.
I need to fix that camera out. My pitch camera's kind of worked its way up for some reason. Let me go push that back down. But there's a replay on that. See what everybody thinks. Base is kind of low on the screen. Apologize. I'll go fix it here at the next little bit.
So Larson delivers the pitch, and there's a fastball at the knees for a strike. He gets the hitter to swing through that. So good job by Brock after falling behind 2-0 to refocus and come back and throw a strike, get back in it. 2-1 is the count, 2 outs. Runners in scoring position to second, third. Munford, the senior, Bonneville at the plate. Brock inside fastball, and he drills him, and so that's the first free bag of the game, and the bases go loaded. Red steps to the plate.
We got 2. Just take this guy right here.
Yeah,
Had a free base
it
there.
really doesn't matter very much other than it puts the pressure on you. You can't have another walker hit by pitch.
Yeah.
You got to go
Just
after
take this
hitter.
guy right here. You know, he's outside that plate quite a ways. I'd be throwing that outside.
So Red, the sophomore, hitting .342 on the season, steps up, takes a curveball up and away. Brock falls behind. And I'm sure the coaches, I can hear them a little bit, but they just want the pitcher to attack the hitter. And again, if he gets a hit, tip your cap, and nothing free. Trust the defense. There's another curveball for a strike, and that one's up. 2 balls, no strikes. So Larson falls behind here with the bases loaded, nowhere to put him. No margin for error as far as a walk goes. He needs to come into the zone and challenge the hitter. Gets a swing and a miss on a 2-0 fastball. It looked like it may have been ball 3, to be completely honest, but the hitter took a hack, fouled it away. So
yeah, that fastball up, he doesn't call.
Yeah,
We've seen that early on.
Yeah, he hasn't been calling that one. You never know, but 2-1 is the count. 2 outs. So Brock back in, see if he can even the count here with another pitch. Goes fastball down in the dirt, and it's 3-1. So again, no margin for error. He's got to come after the hitter now.
That was a good pick, jeez.
Yeah, that was down and away, little backhand pick. So Brock's got to just focus and deliver.
make him earn it.
Make a good pitch, make him earn something here. And he throws a curveball for a strike. So pretty gutsy to throw a 3-1 curveball, but really he's probably controlled his curveball as well as he has his fastball. So full count, 2 outs. With full count, 2 outs, the runners will be moving on the pitch. So the downside of that for the Knights is a double certainly is going to score 3. Single will definitely score 2, and that one's up. So this is one of those innings you get a dropped infield pop-up, a walk, and a hit by pitch. I think they have just 1 single in the inning, but they've got bases loaded now. 1 run across, 2 outs. Knights still in a good position to minimize the damage. 3-3 here in the 2nd inning. I think, you know, if you're Northridge, you still feel okay, but if you can get out right here without any more damage in a tie game, you're probably feeling pretty good about it. This is one of those pivotal moments in the game that can swing either way. He gets a pop fly. That should be an out. Get some communication there in the infield. Red will circle under it. He'll make the catch. And that ends the inning. So good job by Brock after issuing a couple of free passes to come and attack the hitter. He gets a pop up to second. The Lakers strand the bases loaded. They do plate 1 run to tie the game at 3. So we move to the bottom of the second inning. Game is tied 3-3. I'm going to take a quick little break here, Dallin,
Yeah,
just to respond to a couple messages.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys just get to hear me. You don't get to hear Famous Dave. I do need to go fix that camera, though. Apologize for this pitch cam. It's kind of worked its way up. It's one of those things. Think you do everything right, and it just bite you. It's hooked on the fence. It could be, if the wind just kind of constantly blows, it will push that up in the air a little bit. From the fence, not from the actual bracket movement, but the fence will actually lean it up, so then it will pivot it up in the air. And there's a little bit of wind to our back today, currently at this time of the game. So. Ooh. Jace is up, bringing it up the back of the lineup.
All right, Jace Whittier, the catcher now, trying to get something going here for the Knights. Takes the first pitch for a ball, so Jace works ahead 1-0. There's a curveball for a strike. I like the take, though. You don't want him swinging at 1-0 curveball. His dad's saying.
No, it's.
Oh, were you saying?
Oh, he called it a ball, the first one?
The ball.
I thought he called it a strike, first pitch.
Unless the board is off.
I think the board's off.
Oh,
he called it a strike.
Because the board's showing 1-2. Dallin's thinking 0-2. Sorry, I was tending to some other business, but so I believe we have an 0-2 count here. And there you go. That should get down for a single. No, come on. No. So Jace does a good job, stays inside the baseball and punches it to right field, and the right fielder makes a diving catch. I did not see that coming.
Goodness gracious, dude.
So Jace flies out to the right fielder. We come back to the top of the order with Trevin Red, the second baseman.
Oh, I thought it was gapped.
Trevin 0 for 1 on the day. Hits a ground ball right to second. Second baseman bobbles it a little bit, but he'll throw it over, and Red goes down on the first pitch. So quick work for Bonneville on that 4-3 put out. That's one where I'd like to see Trevin wait for a pitch that's up in the zone and try to drive it. So he kind of went fishing for a pitch that's down and away and just hits a ground ball right to the second baseman. There's a curveball in the inside corner. Mitchell will take that for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs here. Knights 2 up, 2 down here. Bottom of the second, Mitchell hits a high fly ball to left field. That one looks like it'll be playable. Left fielder under it. Fields it. There's a fly out to left and the inning. So the Knights go down in order in the second inning. 3 up, 3 down on just a handful of pitches. Bonneville will move to the top of the third. Larson back to the head for the Knights. As we move to the third inning, so after 2 complete innings, the score is tied at 3. And as we said at the beginning of this contest, this is a pretty important game. It's an important series for both teams. Northridge has played just 1 region series. That was against Westfield. They went 1-2 in that series. They won 1, they lost 1. They lost 2. One of the 2 losses was in extra innings and a heartbreaker, so they had a chance to win that series against Westfield. They dropped it. Westfield is the first place team right now in Region 5 and probably the favorite to win it, Westfield or Fremont, but with a few wins this week, it really puts the Knights right back in the thick of things as far as the region race goes. On the other hand, Bonneville comes in at 1-5, and again, the first game in a 3-game series is always pivotal from a momentum standpoint. If they can find a way to scratch out a W today, Bonneville would feel great about that and have a lot of confidence moving into the last 2 games. So, pivotal contest today, pivotal series for both teams. I think if Bonneville wants to stay in it at all, they've got to win a couple of games this week, and Northridge needs to do the same. Number 18 to the plate for Bonneville. This is Noble, the senior, hitting .294 on the season. Getting in the cleanup spot. He hits a hard line drive into the left center gap. That'll be a stand-up double for sure. So Noble takes the curveball that kind of gets hung up into the top of the zone and just pounds it into the left center gap for a leadoff double, and Bonneville has the leadoff runner on base again. Courtesy runner for the catcher. Tell what number that is, but I'll see if I can take a look at that in a minute. So Bonneville with a runner on second, no outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. Game is tied at 3. And number 4, Cunningham, a freshman, steps to the plate. He comes into the season hitting .235, left-handed batter. And Larson delivers a curveball for a strike, so 1 ball, 1 strike on Cunningham. Again, runner at second. Courtesy runner for the catcher. Tie game, no outs. Curveball's in the dirt. Whittier blocks that, keeps it in front. Runner does not advance. Now 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter. Larson checks the runner at second. He's back safely. Larson delivers the pitch, and that one's driven to center field, and it's driven pretty deep. It's going to get over the head of the center fielder, and it'll go all the way to fence. Runner from second will score. Cunningham, the freshman, into second with a stand-up double, and the Lakers take the lead, 4-3. So, back-to-back doubles by the Lakers. And Bonneville has the lead here in the 3rd inning, 4-3. Brock Brock's doing a pretty good job throwing strikes. He's got to keep the ball down. He's getting a lot of balls kind of belt high and right in the power alley. I think if he needs to work the bottom half of the zone a little more, he'll get more weak contact, some pop ups, some ground balls, but some of those pitches are just kind of belt high. Bonneville right now, at least the top of their order, putting pretty good swings on it. Ball one on number one. This is Randall, the senior, hitting .235 on the year.
You miss me?
Allen's back.
Got the camera fixed.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll bring some good luck here for the Knights. And there's a fastball. And he throws that one by him, swinging a miss by. Brock's working. He's working a lot in the top of the zone. The problem with that is you miss kind of middle up. That's the power alley, and that's why you see some of these guys just really, in a perfect world, want to work more of the bottom half of the zone. He's getting some swing and miss at the top of the zone, but when he misses, he's missing belt high, and they're hammering it. There's a curveball that stays up. Yeah, he's struggling a little bit to keep the ball down. Even the curveball is kind of staying up. Not many of the curveballs have been hit, although the batter in the first batter of this inning did hit a curveball into the left center gap. And there's a ground ball. That one is going to be foul.
I think it's a good move. Make sure you're on the foul side of that one. Pick that up. He had a good beat to the base. It would have been
that would have been
close. So good thing he grabbed
really
that. It was right on the line, almost just outside the line, but he grabs it. Both feet being foul in foul territory. This will be foul. Thank goodness.
Two balls, two strikes, no outs. 4-3 Lakers here at the top of the third, and there's another curveball. And again, he's kind of having trouble getting the ball down. Everything is missing up. So hopefully he can make a little bit of an adjustment there.
Try and get that one away that he's called.
Full count now on the batter. Here's the payoff pitch. And that's a nice fastball for a strike. Little hopper to Scola. He throws it across the diamond. 6-3 on the put out. Runner advances to third. One down on the Lakers here in the top of the third. So nice job there by Larson. He delivers a fastball at the knees, and that's kind of what we've been talking about. He gets a ground ball. I think if he can stay a little more down in the zone, he'll get more of the ground balls and the pop outs versus those line drives that are driven into the gaps. There he goes, gets a pop-up in the infield. That should be an out. Whitaker calls it. He makes the play. So again, good job by Larson. He delivers a fastball down in the zone, gets a little infield pop-up out of it. Now 2 outs. Runner at third. So nice job by Larson coming back with his last couple batters and getting the ball down in the zone a little bit. This brings up number 16, McBride, the senior, hitting just .160. See if Larson can get a quick out and strand that runner at third. Delivers the pitch. There's a curveball for, I thought that was a strike. Doesn't get the call.
Curveball.
It's
a little out.
Yeah, looks like maybe a little out. I thought maybe it caught the outside corner. It's
close.
It's close. 1 ball, no strikes.
Not friendly on that one.
There's a fastball at the knees, and he gets that one. And that's the pitch right there. That's down and away at the knees. That's
a make-up call.
Maybe.
Because the other one looked a little better than that one. That one looked a little low. I know it's a fastball, but it was a little low.
But that's the pitch that is very difficult as a hitter. You can't do a lot with it.
No.
There's a curveball, and he gets that top of the zone curveball for a strike, and he's been pretty consistent with that one. He's missed a couple of them.
That's not out of the norm for his normal zone he's been calling.
One ball, 2 strikes.
The ones that he's
outs.
missed have been the oddballs,
not
that one.
Yeah, he's been pretty consistent with that, calling that strike.
Be nice to pick this here.
And he gets him swinging. A nice job.
Nice
Again,
pick.
he gets it down at the bottom of the zone, gets him swinging. So good job by Larson to strand that runner at third after giving up a couple of leadoff doubles in the third. He minimizes the damage and works out of it. And that's a good job by the pitcher. Great job by Brock. That's really honestly what you want out of your pitcher. Give up a couple doubles to start an inning, and you don't want to turn it into a snowball. You just minimize the damage. Only 1 run came across.
Sorry, the replays might be a little glitchy. I don't know what's going on today. Maybe a little extra something, but my box is working hard, so it's not as crisp and clean as it should on the replay. It's kind of a small glitch. Don't run it up. Try. Oh, okay. Name the amount of streamers.
Did it increase?
You tell me.
Well, it was 19. So
We should put a wager on.
I'm going to say 21.
We should put a wager on.
I'm going to say we picked up 2.
Okay, what do we wager? I already know the answers. So I don't
Yeah.
worry. But what are you willing to wager?
With you knowing the answer? Gee, not much.
22.
22, okay. I said we picked up 2.
You were right on
That's
within
close.
1.
Close.
Shoot. Hey, the big dog's up to bat. Last at bat, he gave it the onion and threw it right out the ball field.
Yeah, that's right. So Isaac Anderson steps up in the first inning. He hit a 2-run home run. He takes a curveball away and out of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes on Isaac.
We picked up another one here.
Takes curveball for a strike there. And again, I like that take, to be honest. You're ahead in the count. If you don't want to hit a curveball at the knees, don't swing at it. A lot of times players have a mindset of like, anything that's a strike, I have to swing at it.
Isaac didn't want that call. There's another one.
And there's another one. And again, he didn't want it, and that's okay. Now with 2, you got to get real tough. So that was a curveball that just grazed the inside corner. Good pitch by Cunningham. Anderson's got a bear down now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs here. Takes a fastball and smokes it into the 5-6 hole.
Let's go.
And he'll take that line drive. That's a good AB. I actually really like that AB.
Are you surprised he threw the pitcher through it there, to be honest? I was.
Yeah, a little bit.
I was a little surprised that he actually put it in play on a fastball, really in a hittable spot.
Yeah.
Because he was so far up in the count, right? He was 0-2, and he puts it right down the gut. He just line drives it in the gap. Good job by Isaac.
So Jepson, and Jepson here, he takes a first pitch curveball on the inside corner. And again, sometimes the hitters, they feel like they have to swing at every pitch to strike. It's like, you don't have to swing at that one. No balls, 1 strike. He hits that one right to third. He's going to go to second. Oh, he can't make the throw, and there's the errors that we talked about that haunt teams. So 1 hop ground ball to third base. He tries to go 5-4, third to second. Throws it in the dirt. Second baseman cannot handle it. So you get an E5 there on Bonneville. Everybody's safe.
And I don't think you're going to get. I don't think you're going to get it to a double play there, but you are going to get the lead off.
Yeah.
And not able to do so there.
See, there's another. If I was coaching Nixon,
let that one be.
He's swinging at a high curveball, first pitch wide. It's like he can mash fastballs. You're going to get one. Leave the high curveball. That's borderline, probably a ball. Even if he calls it a strike, just leave it. You don't have to swing at every pitch that's a strike.
Busy doing something else.
So Nixon pops out to the shortstop, 1 down. Runners at first and second. Knights have a little something cooking here. And Whitaker takes it down. Ball squeaks away. Runners moving, and Anderson will make it safely. The runner from first does not advance. And Jepson looks at coach and kind kind of says, sorry, that's my bad.
He's got to go.
He's got to go on that. So first and third with one out, what that does is it leaves the double play in effect. 1 ball, no strikes on Whitaker. Knights down 4-3. What you need here is you have to plate the run from third with one out. Jepson goes. Bonneville does not attempt to throw, so now the runner's in scoring position, and the count is 2-0.
Takes that.
Okay, Dallin, my number one pet peeve when I was a coach is when you have one out, a guy on third, you have to get at least one.
Yes.
Which basically anything except a strikeout and an infield pop-up will do it. And that will get one. That's going to be tough. Yep, bounces over his head. There's the Airs haunting the Lakers. So Whitaker hits a hard ground ball to short. He fields it. The runner from third scores. The shortstop short hops to throw to first base, so that's an E6. RBI for Whitaker on the runner from third, but everybody's safe. So Jepson moves to third, Whitaker at first. Tie game, 1 out. Jackson Scola, the freshman shortstop, to the plate. I would guess that the Knights will be running. Whitaker will be running on this pitch. And he is. Scola shows bunt, pulls it back, ball's in the dirt. And now there are 2 runners in scoring position.
He got that bat back quick.
He did, and I like that because he knows the runner's still in. He shows bunt, pulls it back, makes it tough on the catcher.
He drops it. Yes, leave that alone.
Yeah, he takes a fastball down, and he works the count 2-0.
And the guy, the ump behind the plate today, he hasn't called that.
No.
That in and low. He's called a little in, but a little in and up too, but not that far in and not that far low.
Knights looking to take the lead. Scola, that should get 1 in. He pops it up to left pretty deep. Runner's going to tag. Tags.
Oh no, he got started
And
late.
they'll throw to third. I was going to say that's the smart play. There's no play at home. There's no chance to throw anybody out at home. So they throw it to third. Runner at second has to stay put. But Scola does get Jepson home on the sacrifice fly.
It's an RBI, something we need here.
RBI sacrifice fly, and the Knights still have 1 runner in scoring position. Jarek Johnson to the plate, the center fielder today. Jarek came into the game with a .409 batting average, hitting the ball well. Knights would certainly like to get 1 more right here. Swings through a fastball at the knees.
Here we go, Jarek.
Bottom of the 3rd inning, Knights lead 5-4 now. Jarek looking to drive another one in, extend this lead. And that one's up and in. Good take, 1 ball, 1 strike. Whitaker at second. With 2 outs, a single should score him. Runner can move on contact, doesn't really have to get a read on the ball. Jarek, little curve, and that's my excuse me.
Oh, my eardrum's out.
Sorry, now. My bad. Announcer should never cough into the mic.
Was it a sneeze or a cough?
It was a cough.
COVID
Caught me off guard.
Oh, jeez. I think I
Gave down, felt like a gunshot in his ear.
thought an F-35 was falling down. Sound about like it.
So Jarek swings at a curveball low and away, pops it up to the first baseman. That ends the inning.
Looks like we're going to have a pitch change here.
Okay, so it looks like Coach Red is going to go ahead and make the pitching change as we move to the 4th inning. So that'll be the book on Brock Larson. He went 3 innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 earned runs. He walked 1, he struck out 3, threw 61 pitches. So nice job by Brock today. Just the 1 walk and the 1 hit by pitch. I think Coach would feel good about that performance. If there's one thing I think Brock would, if he were reassessing the game and, what could he work on, I'd say he threw a lot of strikes, which is good, and I know that's what Coach wants out of him. He left a few kind of belt high right in the middle of the plate, so it felt like every time he worked the bottom of the zone, got a lot of weak contact. So nice job today by Brock, though. He goes 3 innings, I think as a coach, I think what you're always looking for out of your starter is give us a chance to win, keep us in the game, and give us a chance. So as the Knights move into the fourth inning of a 7-inning game, they've got a 5-4 lead. And Brock did his job. He pitched out of a couple of jams, left some runners in scoring positions, and he leaves the game with the lead. The new pitcher for the Knights is number 2, Kaiden Silva, the junior. So Silva comes into the game having thrown 8 innings. His ERA is on the high end, but I think he's had a couple outings that just didn't go his way. He's also had a couple outings that were just fantastic. So I'm sure what the coaches are looking for here again is just pound the strike zone, trust the defense, let them make plays, and he misses. So 2 consecutive pitches that miss out and away, so he needs to make a little adjustment here. Looks like he throws from like a little bit of a 3/4 slot. So he's got to make sure that he's finishing down in the zone. There he goes. That one's in the zone, and that's going to be a little 2-hopper to red over to first. Nice little 4-3 put out, so good job by Silva. He throws 2 fastballs that missed a ways outside, makes a nice little adjustment. Brings one down at the knees and gets a nice little ground out. Brings number 8 to the plate. This is Munford, the senior. He's the leadoff hitter today for the Lakers.
He makes a hit or whatever it happens. It's something. I'll let this replay for a sec.
And Silva a little bit up and in on that pitch.
He didn't miss much.
That
That's a
one,
great pitch.
fastball at the top of the zone. He gets the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mumford.
Sorry, I was talking to Bentley. He just called. He's getting transferred to a different area of the fish.
Nice. Philippines.
Yeah, on transfer days they don't get or transfer week they don't get a call home on the normal P days because they push it out.
And there's another strike. So Silva evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Number 8, Mumford, the hitter.
Okay. I like it.
Again, see if Kaiden can pound the zone right here.
There
He
you go.
does, and he sits him down. So they're struggling again. The thing about Kaiden, he with that little 3/4 slot he has, if he's pounding the zone, he can be tough on righties. With his arm angle, the ball kind of starts at your left shoulder and then comes across the plate. So it sometimes takes a little time for the hitters to adjust to that. But nice job by Silva. He retires the 9-hitter and the 1-hitter, moves to the 2-hitter. This is red. Fastball up, misses. Red's 0 for 1 on the day.
Man, I'm surprised. Like you said, just the way he sees that, I guess he just let that one go right past him right up the way on that strikeout.
There you go. There's a fastball. Looks like outside corner for a strike.
Dave didn't see the monitor, so sorry. I was replaying that play and talking about that.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Red the hitter. There's another one. That's a ground ball. Oh, nice play by Whitaker. He cuts it off, makes a throw, and that's an out. It's a great play by Mick, and I love to see that because if Scola or any shortstop fields that ball deep in the hole, there's just not a chance to throw him out. So you want your third baseman to be really aggressive and cut off everything that's in that 5-6 hole.
Be able to play that.
Whitaker with a nice play, stabs it.
Should be able to grab Whitaker's.
Makes a good throw across the diamond for that 5-3 put out.
Should be able to capture it on this camera. Yes, you do. You see it. Nixon just reaches out and stays on the bag and takes it.
That was nice.
That's baseball.
That's what you want to see right there. So Silva comes in. Coach Red makes the pitching change. Silva comes in, gives him a 1-2-3 inning. Gets the 9 hitters and then the 9-1-2 and retires them in order. That creates momentum for the team.
What is the score? Is it 5-3?
5-4 Knights. headed here to the bottom of the fourth. And these are these critical innings where, like, you want to create a little separation, right? You don't want to go into the seventh inning in a 5-4 game. You want some separation. You want to get a good lead here.
I say we do it right here, baby.
What I would like to see out of the Knights at the plate is I like our aggression. I feel like we're swinging at every pitch that is a strike. And with a pitcher like this where he's not throwing very hard, I would say be patient. Wait for the pitch you want. Like, you don't have to swing at a curveball that's low and away, even if it's a strike. Wait for a good pitch, hit it hard. So Jace Whittier, the catcher today, steps to the plate, tries to get something going. He got robbed in I think it was the second inning on a diving play by the right fielder, so 0 for 1 on the game. Jace looking to get something cooking here for the Knights in the fourth. Takes a little fastball and fouls it back. So I like that. That's a good pitch to hit, though. Fastball on the inner half, takes a good swing, fouls it back. If he takes that one, that would be a strike. No balls, 1 strike. See, that one he doesn't have to chase, but it is a strike. Fights it off. 0-2 on Whittier. No outs here, bottom of the fourth inning. Good hit by Jace up the middle, backhand by the second baseman. He throws it across and he gets him. So I thought it might squeeze up the middle. It gets past the pitcher. The second baseman makes a little backhand stab and throws it. Beats him by a step. Good 2-strike hitting. Brings up Red, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Couple ground outs to second base. He takes a curveball for a strike, and I like the take. And I think Northridge is okay being patient with this pitcher, waiting for a good pitch. That one's down at the knees. He takes that one.
That blowing away pitch.
Blowing away. It's not a great pitch to hit, so not a bad take, but now you're going to have to fight. One's outside. It's a good take. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out on Red, trying to get something cooking here for the Nut, trying to extend this 1-run lead. Takes that one down the dirt. Yeah, so 2 balls, 2 strikes on Red. He goes from 0-2 to 2-2. Trevor usually does a really nice job at understanding the strike zone. That one's down in the dirt. He runs it full, so patience pays off a little here, and the payoff pitch coming. And on 3-2, same thing. You don't want to expand the zone here. Make him throw a strike. That one's up. Oh, he calls it a strike.
Yeah, he does.
I don't like the call, but he has called it all day, so. And somebody said something from the dugout, so the umpire goes over there. Not sure what he said, but I think he said, I don't want to hear anything
he
from
said,
you.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
So Trevin falls behind 0-2, runs the count full, and then takes what he thinks is ball 4, ends up being strike 3, and there are 2 outs. And there's a curveball for a strike on Mitchell. So to Cunningham's credit, he's throwing a lot of strikes. He's mixing it up. Curveball, fastball. There's another one. Same pitch, the curveball floater, and they can't stay back on it. Mitchell now is down 0-2. 2 outs here in the fourth. Knights trying to get a little 2-out rally going.
What's his pitch count at?
Pounds the fly ball to right
he
field. He might lose it in the. Oh, the center fielder comes over, makes a play.
Goodness.
So the right fielder lost the ball in the sun. Right field Northridge this time of day is tough because the sun's right in your face, and he loses it. The center fielder runs over and makes the grab. Tons of credit to the center fielder. Yeah, he ran over. And from his angle coming from center, he doesn't have the sun in his face, so he can see the ball. He makes a nice grab. So the Knights retired in order in the fourth. 9-1-2 goes down in order. Silva back to the bump for the Knights. started last inning with a 1-2-3 inning. Let's see if he can do it again. Yeah, Bonneville's pitcher actually, he started a little shaky. He settled in pretty good.
Really
He doesn't throw hard at all,
yeah.
but he mixes it up, and he's been throwing both
Hit
his
spots.
pitches for strikes. Yeah. And the umpire has had a big zone, and he's had a big zone all game for both teams. So I can't complain too much about that. To be completely honest, he's been pretty consistent. He's given called a pretty big zone for both sides. He's been really consistent on calling high pitch a strike
On the curveball.
Yeah, those high curveballs kind of, they're borderline, but he's sticking with it. Silva back to the mound. He pumps a fastball in there for strike one, and this is number 19 is the hitter for Bonneville. Sears, sophomore, hitting .278 on the season. Another fastball. He fouls it away, so Silva works ahead 0-2. Nice job working in the zone. Knights clinging to that one-run lead here. We're now in the top of the 5th inning. Again, this is a 7-inning game, no time limit. There's a ground ball to third. Whitaker's got to make a strong throw, and he does it. So unfortunately, that's those. Whitaker did a nice job, made a good throw, and not much else you can do. What you probably got to do to get an out there is you got to go take it on the first hop. You see that slow high hop, you got to charge it and take it on the first hop.
It won't be slowed down.
So infield single for Sears. Nice job by Silva getting weak contact.
Man, it's close.
Unlucky there for the Knights to kind of get that weak contact that results in a single. And this is number 18 for Bonneville, Noble, the senior, hitting .294 this season. Takes ball one ball, no strikes. Swings through a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Noble. Sears at first after the infield single. Noble to the plate with a 1-1 count. Silva checks on the runner. That one's up and in. 2 balls and a strike on Noble. No outs here. Top of the 5th inning. There's a strike, and he gets a foul ball. They're having a tough time squaring up anything on Silva. That's good. Again, I think that a lot of right-handed hitters. In fact, I think they have one left-handed hitter, but I wouldn't call Kaiden's. I wouldn't call it sidearm, but it's certainly nice play. So Scola goes into the hole, makes a quick flip back to Red at second, gets that lead runner on that 6-4
Man, you had to
fielder's choice. So that was an excellent job by the shortstop, Scola.
Yeah, it keeps double play in play. Double play in play. But I would agree, he got that there quick.
Yeah, and where he had to go into the hole, it's going to be very difficult to throw it to first base to get an out, but nice job.
That's good work.
Silva gets another ground ball. Speed up runner into the game for the catcher, Noble. This is number 24, Bonneville Snyder, the junior. We'll see. Typically, the courtesy runners are base stealing threats, but haven't seen him run yet. Silva delivers ball 1, so 1 ball, no strikes. This is number 4, the freshman Cunningham, who's pitching today for the Lakers. Silva delivers the pitch, and that one's up and away. 2 balls, no strikes. One out. Top of the fifth, 5-4 Knights. Misses there, 3-0, so he falls behind the hitter. Let's see if he can work his way back to this count.
Don't give him a meatball, but definitely gonna have to throw one across the
Give
plate.
him a meatball here because he isn't going to swing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Throw it right down the middle. Now he misses outside. So again,
you're absolutely right.
When Kaiden misses with that three-quarter arm slot, you can see that his miss is always out. Yeah, outside to a lefty, inside to a righty. He's going to miss on that side of the plate. So we'll see if he can make a little bit of an adjustment. He did that earlier and then was able to make an adjustment.
Well, one of the things is being a left-handed batter, right?
Yeah.
Having a right-handed batter, he's going to tendency to want to really follow through, do exactly what he needs to do, or he's going to hit him.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he has been.
So he'll fade the other way, just by natural. You know, he's still kind of throwing inside.
Misses that one in. Yeah, most of his misses have been to that side of the plate, to the right-handed side of the plate. So 1-0 on the batter. One down. Runners at first and second. 5-4 Knights. We're in the fifth inning here. Knights trying to. There's a weak ground ball to Jace. Nice play. He goes to third, which is an excellent play. Gets the lead runner. So I love to see that because a lot of catchers, they just want to play it safe and get the out at first. So,
well, with where we're sitting in this game,
little swinging
I
bunt.
like that.
Jace goes to third. Whitaker's there to cover, so you get the 2-5 fielder's choice. Catcher to third. There are now 2 outs, so nice job by Silva after issuing a walk. He gets a ground ball to catcher. And that brings up Zorns. Zorns is 1 for 2 on the day, left-handed batter. He flipped a single into left field his last time up. Oh, and you don't want to do that.
He's down on the ground. We're all right.
So did you see what happened there? That was super intelligent. Scola, the shortstop. So Silva throws to second. He throws the ball in the center field. The shortstop holds the tag on the runner to make him think he has the ball.
Yeah.
And the runner does not. He easily could have got up and advanced to third.
Yeah, just held it on.
Really smart play. The shortstop kind of decoyed him into thinking he had the baseball. That is super high baseball IQ, especially for a freshman. Oh, little drag bump by the lefty. And that was perfectly bunted. Really nothing you can do about that. So credit to number 15. That was Zorns, the junior, who's speedy. He stole a couple of bases. He's not going to be able to steal any bases here because the bases are loaded. This brings up 16, McBride, the senior, hitting just 160 on the year. So bases are juiced, but you want to trust the numbers here. Make him swing the bat. Nice job by Silva working ahead, so no balls and a strike on Zorn.
Live there, man. Right in that spot. Live there.
On McBride. Oh, yeah.
That's a hard hit, a hard ball to hit. On top of that, you're not messing with that. If they are, it's going to be a nibbler.
Especially with his arm angle. There it is again. See that one he left up and in.
Up and in.
Yeah, if he can keep it down and away in the zone for righties, it'll be very difficult to hit. But good news, that was foul ball.
We'll take
0-2, yeah. Right here, you want to execute your best pitch. Don't leave it in the zone. We'll see if he goes down and away.
Yes,
there
he does.
Goes, and he sits him.
Let's go.
So good job by Silva. Working into and out of trouble. Bonneville strands 3. That was critical there in the 5th inning with a 1-run lead. A hit there by Bonneville, and it's a completely different game.
Oh, for sure.
But the Knights have got to try to get something cooking. Like I said, what you don't want to do is move into the 7th inning holding on to a 1-run lead. You need to create a little cushion here over the next couple innings.
You know, and if you see that replay, I mean, that ball's off the plate.
The strike 3 right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's off the plate about
a couple inches or so.
Yeah, 4 inches, maybe 2 baseballs almost.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been calling it, so
yeah.
I'm not
Well,
like
honestly,
that, especially
you
for
know
Ellis
this. I
River.
think not all of them. This umpire, he has a pretty liberal zone, which, like I said, I wouldn't criticize him. He's been consistent with it.
Yeah.
But a lot of umpires, I think high school umpires they do give a little bit. They make the zone a little bigger. And again, I don't hate it because I hate watching baseball where it's just walk after walk after walk.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's
Yeah,
tough.
for sure, it's tough.
But you also don't want to make it so wide that kids have to swing at bad pitches. So it's a fine line. But there are a lot of high school umpires that'll kind of, what do you call it down in the river?
Yeah,
Kind of
the
give a little bit off the
between
plate.
between the box and the off the plate.
Yeah, they'll kind of call it strike as long as it's kind of like from the chalking in.
Yep. And there's some that are adamant about the river, and there's some that's like, nope, don't call it.
Yeah.
So it really just depends on who you have for the day.
So Isaac Anderson steps to the plate. He's got 2 hits. That'll be 3 hits, and that one's down the line. It should be a double. We'll see if Isaac can stretch it. No, he is going to stretch it. Throw comes in, and he's there with a sliding double. So Isaac having a really good day for the Knights. He's got a home run, a single, and a double. He needs a triple for the cycle.
Let's go. We need a cycle. Just need a triple for a cycle, baby.
He just needs to hit one in the right center gap or over the center fielder's head, and he can get the cycle today.
Yeah.
So he's seeing the ball well and hitting it well. And they need to create, like I said, they need to create a little separation here. You don't want to go into the 7th inning in a 1-run game. Parker Jepson to the plate. Anderson is second. Jepson 1 for 2. Takes a fastball. Calls that one a ball. He's called a lot of those strikes. 1 ball, no strikes on Jepson, the designated hitter today. And he takes that one down for a ball. So 2 balls, no strikes. So this is where
good
Parker,
count for
who's
Parker.
good, yeah, and he needs to don't swing at a pitch that isn't your pitch.
Yeah.
Like if he throws you a curveball here or whatever, just leave it.
Let it sit.
Yeah, take it. Good job. 3-0.
I don't know if he's going to be able to pitch a complete game here. Oh, it's a pitch count.
He's only at 63 pitches, so depending on.
He's kind of looking like he's losing his location.
Yeah, well, and there's a strike, and he just puts it over the middle. So good job by Parker. I like the patience. Now, same thing here. Just look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if you don't get it, then run it full. He gets it, and that one's got a chance. It's carrying. We got a short porch here. No, it's going to be right at the track and caught. Just a little bit under that.
Under it.
Parker's got a couple of home runs on the season, and he typically, that's kind of his power alley. He'll pull the ball. Just missed it. Just under it. But that was a good at-bat, though. He ran it to 3-1. He didn't swing at any bad pitches. He got a good pitch to hit. He drove it to the warning track. Unfortunately, just a little bit under it. And here's Nixon. Takes ball inside. Same thing, Nixon is a great fastball hitter. So I hope his approach here is like, I'm going to sit here till I get a fastball and I'm going to hammer it. Unless I have 2 strikes. And when I have less than 2 strikes, I want him just to sit fastball, and when he gets it, smash it.
I'm going to go yard, baby. Gonna go yard. Just take a nice little hit here. Give a little better cush.
Oh, there you go. He takes a curveball, and it's going to get down, line drive.
I don't know if he's going to be able to
Coach
score
will hold
there.
him. No, it's hit too hard, but good job by Nixon. He smoked it to left. One hops it to the left fielder. So the runner from second can't score. But good job by Nixon. And he hit a curveball, too, which I told him to wait for a fastball. But if he's going to hit a hard line drive to left, then
They're going to pull him.
we'll take it. And it looks like they might make a pitching change here. Yep, the freshman, he did a nice job, honestly. But they're going to take the ball from him. We'll see who they move to here. We'll see what information we have on the new pitcher. So Cunningham leaves the game. He really did a good job today. Freshman, the pitcher. He wasn't throwing the ball hard, but he mixed it up. He threw a lot of strikes. Gave his team a chance. That's what we say with starting pitchers is give your team a chance. And I would say for Bonneville, if you said, hey, the starting pitcher's going to take him into the 5th inning in a 1-run game, you probably take that from him. especially as a freshman. Bonneville has a new head coach. This is Josh Taylor.
So is he staying?
No, they made a pitching
They
change.
already made it?
One thing,
Wait, I don't.
yeah, they made the change.
Okay.
So let's see who our new pitcher is today.
Quentin Christensen. Is that what it said?
Let's see. Looks like this is number 13.
You guys got to see this. Dave brings these slew of notes. He's like the stat man.
I don't know if the jersey's not matching up. I don't see number 13.
They said Christensen, so
Christensen?
13, right?
Yeah, but that's not. Those aren't the pitching stats.
Oh, he's pitched.
Yeah, which I guess that if that's the case, that's kind of wild. That
Oh, right there. Oh, no.
no, because see these are base running stats and these are pitching. These were pitching starts. But I don't see Christensen and I don't see number 13. So what this looks like to me is Christensen, the junior, comes into the game having not thrown in a varsity game.
And that's what the stats are showing.
That's what the stats are showing. What that probably means is he's pitched in JV games or sophomore, or probably he's a junior, so JV games, and he's probably done a pretty nice job, and so they're giving him a shot here. But we don't have any stats on Christensen, number 13, the junior. No pitching stats. So I don't have any insight other than it looks like, if the stats are accurate, he's not pitched in a varsity game yet.
We're going to watch like you watched.
But a lot of trust by the coach. He puts him into a game with one out, runners at first and third. Whitaker's going to show bunt, runner's going to advance, and he's just showing that to let the runner advance.
Just to get in the mess.
So now the runners are in scoring position. That was a curveball for a strike, so 0-1 is the count, one down, and Whitaker can do some damage here. And these are the runs you're looking for to extend this lead. You got to get at least one. You really want two. Oh, got a really good pitch to hit, and he fouls it back. So, okay, down 0-2, Dallin. This is where you make your money. You cannot strike out. You cannot pop up. You can hit anything into the outfield. Most ground balls are going to get through because the infield's drawn in for sure. But you've got to get one run right here if you're the Knights. You really got to have it. And he does a good job. That's inside. It's going to get the run home. Hits the ball to center field. Runner from third tags. Runner from second will stay. So good job by Mick with the sacrifice fly to center. Like I said, 0-2, you got to get a ball. That pitch is too close to take.
We need that.
And you really want to hit a ball into the outfield. And he did it.
Yep. Just what we wanted.
So good job by Mick. That's good execution. It extends the Knights' lead to 2 runs. Brimley still at second base, and this brings up Scola, the freshman shortstop, to bat. So Scola came into the game. Hitting 400 on the season. Good job. He takes it in the back, and I like that. Don't move. Just turn, take it in the butt. So hit by pitch. Scola will run down there. He'll pass the bat to his buddy, Jarek Johnson, the junior.
Keep it going, baby.
Jarek came into the game hitting 409, having a really good season. He hasn't
not a hit today,
been able to get a hit today, so he's due, right? The numbers would say this is it right here.
I'm a guy of numbers, so I'm more of an average guy.
He's 0 for 2 on the day. Due for a hit.
That would be a better time than right now, driving 2 runs.
And from what I'm seeing, same kind of situation with the pitcher. He's got 2 pitches. He's not throwing hard, so just be patient. Get a good pitch, put a good swing on it. Checks the runner at second. He's back easily. So Brimley at second. Scola, the shortstop, at first after getting hit by pitch. There are 2 outs now. Knights lead 6-4. They would love to get another one. A single could do it. Good job. He takes it inside. I like that. Again, I think with these kinds of pitchers, not going to blow it by you. Just be patient. Wait till you get the pitch you want, and then put a good swing on it. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. The outfield's playing to pull. That one's pulled foul. if you look at the outfield positioning, their left fielder is not far off the line. Their center fielder is basically playing the gap in left center. So if you look at center field, the middle of the field is basically wide open. And then the right fielder is playing the right center gap. So they're playing the hitter to pull it.
Well, and I think that speed is telling you that.
Oh, if the runner should advance, so there's a wild pitch. That's big because that puts both runners in scoring position. So this is a golden opportunity to a single here is going to give the Knights a 4-run lead, which, like we talked about, that's just huge going into these late innings. You want a little bit of cushion. 4 runs feels way better than 1 run.
Yeah. It'd be so nice to put these 2 in here.
So 2-1 is the count on Jarek. Anything hit to center is going to score both runs for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Good job by Jarek. He takes that one up. So 3-1. And again, you want to look for, he should not swing at anything that isn't a belt high perfect pitch that he could drive.
Yeah, this is a good spot for Jarek.
You want to look for one really good pitch. You got 2 runners in scoring position. You really want those runs. He gets it and he pops it up, and that one is going to be,
dropped.
He caught it.
He did catch it.
Oh boy, he did not get a good read on it. It was not a hard hit ball. It was a relatively weak pop up to shallow left, but the left fielder didn't look like he had a good read. He came running in, he made a sliding catch and held on.
Let's see if our mover picked up that play.
So the Knights strand 2.
Oh, let's go, Ryan. Look at that. He actually picked it up on that. Ooh. Yeah, he does pick it up out there. Good job, Ryan, on the movers. Picks up that outfield play, which one of the hardest. That's one of the hardest things that we have tried to deal with is picking up the outfield in some of those plays. And so what we've done is Ryan has ran a network that runs off of these 2 movables. And then this box that I run, it will replay and capture those moments. Now, I probably won't usually get on it right when it's happening, but we can usually pull it up on a replay.
That's actually amazing.
So we were able to capture that one. That's one
pretty
of the,
cool.
That's a goal for us. Hey, we're doing wins for the live stream for y'all at home. We're up to 25. Moving up, Dave.
25.
Streamers,
25
I don't know how
viewers.
many are on YouTube, but you can
Yeah.
ask Ryan. He can tell me what's on YouTube.
So Silva still on the bump for the Knights. He's done a nice job. He entered the game in the 4th inning. He's put 2 zeros on the board for the Knights. He's now working with a 2-run lead. The Knights would have loved to make that 3 or 4, but they stranded a couple. So looking for another 0 here, and then you'd love to come into the bottom of the 6th and put up another run or 2 and again have some cushion going into the 7th.
We top the 6th, right?
Top of the 6th, yep.
Okay. Dude, I can't see that. I'm going to have to go get my eyes checked. They've been slacking and hurt. Not doing good, so. That's that outside pitch again.
Missed.
Get it to go.
So Silva with a fastball misses. We got a left-handed hitter now. This is number 14. Martinez hitting just 118. He swings through that one. So you got to attack these hitters at the bottom of the order. And he does. He evens the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Silva doing a nice job today. Looking to put another 0 up. Misses down and away. So 2 balls, 1 strike. He just cannot afford. No, it's always easy for me to say, but you really do not want to walk the bottom of the order. Bonneville has some decent hitters at the top. The hitters at the bottom have really struggled. And it's now 2 balls, 1 strike on the hitter. So got to challenge these hitters at the bottom of the order, make them earn it. And there's a bouncer. We'll see if that one bounces up the middle. So good job by Silva, honestly challenging. It was not hard contact. It was just a little bouncer, but kind of a seeing eye ground ball that made its way up the middle. And so Bonneville gets a leadoff single out of Martinez. That brings up number 8, Munford, the leadoff hitter. So the 9 hitter reaches here in the 6th for Bonneville.
Sorry, I didn't Let's see what happened.
Leadoff single, little seeing eye ground ball, just bounces right up the middle.
Okay.
And Silva beans the leadoff hitter, and now Bonneville has something cooking.
Ooh, I don't like that.
So leadoff single followed by hit by pitch brings up the 2-hitter Red, and Bonneville has the tying runs on base and the go-ahead run at the plate. Looks like Coach does have somebody warming up in the bullpen. I can't tell who that is.
I think it's Cade. They have a pinch runner.
Okay, so here we go. Things are heating up here in the 6th inning. Knights holding on to a 2-run lead. Bonneville here in the 6th inning has 2 runners on with no outs. Silva gets a swing and a miss from Red to get ahead of the hitter, 0-1. No balls and a strike on Red. He's hitting second in the order, so 2, 3, 4 due up for Bonneville. He misses away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Silva with the pitch, and he does give it to him. It's that low and away. It's a tough pitch. It probably is off the plate. He's called it.
He's called it
quite a bit today.
He has called that same pitch.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. He gets the call.
And that's what went through his head. I've called this most of the game, so I'm going to call it this time. He's not going to get that one.
That one is away. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. We're in the 6th inning. Knights are holding on to a 2-run lead, but Bonneville has the tying runs on the bases and the go-ahead run here at the plate. Oh, he gets that one. He hits it hard. We'll see if they can make a play. No, that one's going to one-hop the wall. 1 run will score. No.
Got him! Holy moly!
God. What a relay.
Holy moly! What a play. Holy moly.
Well, Bonneville's coach is not
Holy
happy.
moly. I don't know. What do you think, Dave?
No, we'll have to see the replay. I'll tell you what, though. I did not expect the shortstop, Scola, cut the ball from left field. I didn't expect him to go home. I expected him to go to third. He turns and wings it to home.
Oh, he got him.
Jace with the tag.
Yeah, dude, that's clean. He got him.
Dallon's got the replay here,
Yeah,
so we'll go.
Let's replay that one more time.
Wow.
I'm going to say he got him. I'm not slowing it down. I feel like I've had problems in the past with this glitching out on that, but maybe I'll try it. Let's try it and see.
So the Knights, though, they cut down the run at the plate to get 1 out. Oh, and he... So tough luck there. So okay. Who was the hitter? The 4-hitter smacks one to left field. 1 run scores. The 2nd run does not score because he falls down coming around third base, so he has to retreat. So now 1 down, runners at 2nd, 3rd, tying run at 3rd, go-ahead run at 2nd.
He does fall down.
With number 18, Noble, the senior, coming to the plate. Yeah, the coach was sending him, too. He just tripped. Ooh. Silva misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Somebody's down in the bullpen. We'll see.
And they looked down there when that one kind of got up and in on him. Look down in the bullpen.
Not sure who they got working in the bullpen, but somebody's down there working in the bullpen. So Silva
it's
here.
Tubbs.
And there's a strike. And that's where he's got to, when he gets the ball there, away, outer half of the plate, he's not been hit. When he leaves it there, kind of middle to inner half of the plate, they've been hitting it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at 2nd, 3rd, Northridge holding on to this lead. He misses in. That's where he's missed all day, is just that not pulling it down through the zone. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Number 18, Noble, the hitter, again hitting .294 on the season with 9 RBI. And there's a timeout. Pitching coach, Coach Evan Parker, walks out to talk to him.
Oh, my goodness.
So that was quite a sequence right there.
Oh, let's go back. I can replay this here. We're going to roll back. Roll back to the throw at the plate. I think this is this. We're going to try and slow the frame down. If my computer doesn't, my little yellow box doesn't wig out, I'm going to slow move it. Okay, here's 50%. Bang, bang, play.
Yeah.
When I slow it down, it's almost, do it one more time. Come down maybe 33%. All right, here comes the relay here.
Nice job.
I mean,
it's so
it's
close.
right there,
it's so
dude.
close. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but oh, there's a pop-up. They got to have that play. Shortstop. Oh, you can't field it,
foul.
unfortunately. Dang it, they need that one. So it's a foul ball, pop up down the third base line. It's a very difficult play for third, so shortstop did a good job getting over there. It's the play you want him to make, and he was under it. Just off his mitt, can't secure it. So Noble, the at-bat continues. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at second, third. Knights holding on to a 1-run lead, and there's strike 3. So Silva with a huge strikeout. And the Knights are 1 out away from wiggling out of this one. And this is Cunningham. He started the game as the pitcher. He was also designated as the designated hitter, so he continues to hit for the new pitcher. Left-handed batter, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Those are the strike 1 on the outside corner. Obviously, needless to say, this is the biggest at-bat of the game for either team. If he gets a hit, 2 runs are going to score. If the Knights are able to get this batter out, they'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning with a 1-run lead.
That's
That's a ball. Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He would have called that one. The Bonneville Lakers would have climbed over this fence and maybe let him have it. And they would have had a right to do so. That was way outside.
Yeah, the coach was mad about that call at home.
That's,
he argued that it was obvious. It was really close. So it's one of those like,
man, he's giving that
call it either way.
That's pretty outside.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2
Live
outs
there.
on the left-handed hitter.
Live there.
And Silva is trying to work out of this jam. And he goes up in the zone.
Hey.
I like that. Change the eye level. Now come down again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on Cunningham, the hitter, the designated hitter. Runners at second, third. Ooh. Just up. And that one's up and away. So he runs the count full.
Ooh. Got a free bag.
Yeah, it is a free bag, and so you don't want to give it. You want to make your best pitch here because you have the free bag. Gets a pop up to short. That should be an out. Scola's under it. He calls it, and he secures it. So Silva, great job wiggling out of trouble. And the Knights hold on to that 1-run lead, moving to the bottom of the 6th.
We'll try and use the third base movable camera for this one, see if we pick it up. I think it will. I think it'll get right on him. Catch that pop fly. Catch out. Scola. Yeah, look at that, baby. Ryan Smith, you the man. Good work, dude.
Ryan Smith's over there doing good work.
Oh, yeah, dude. Making that Ozbot move.
Okay, well, Dylan, we're going to the bottom of the 6th, and the Knights are in a 1-run game, and
we need
to
put a couple up.
Put a couple up here. You do not want to go into the 7th inning only up 1 run.
No.
obvious thing to say, but I mean, it's just in high school baseball, one run. I mean, 3 or 4 runs isn't safe, but one is like not safe at all.
Yeah.
And it looks like, did they make a pitching change?
Yeah.
They did.
It's
So it
number
looks
8.
like Bonneville brings in a new pitcher. This is Munford, the senior. Tell you what I know about him from a pitching standpoint. So Munford, senior, comes in with a 2.8 ERA, which is really good. He's thrown 15 innings. So he's had a pretty good workload. Same kind of story, though. He's given up 14 runs, only 6 of them earned.
Yeah.
He's walked 15 in 15 innings and only struck out 8. So what that tells me is that his control, his command is not great. I think you could be patient with him a little bit, make him throw strikes. And again, the Knights here in the bottom of the 6th. We're playing a 7-inning game today, folks. No time limit. Northridge holding on to a 1-run lead as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Jace Whittier, the catcher, will lead off the inning. He's hit the ball well twice. Nothing to show for it. Lined out on a diving catch by the right fielder, and then hit a pretty hard ground ball in the middle that was backhanded by the second baseman. So I think he's due to get one through here. Whittier to the plate, Mumford to the mound, and here we go in the bottom of the 6th inning. 6-5 Knights. Jace takes that ball up. Good take. 1 ball, no strikes on Jace.
Let's go, man. Let's get one.
Yeah, leadoff runner is always huge. Very high probability of that runner scoring. He hits it hard to the gap, maybe over the center fielder's head. He is going to get it. Over his head
go,
to the warning track and wall. He'll get 2. Is he going to go 3?
Yeah,
he is going to go 3. And he's going to stand on third with the stand-up triple.
Baby.
So that is what you're looking for if you're the Knights here in the 6th. So the center fielder was playing in the gap, but he just hit it over his head.
That's a good hit.
Smacked it hard.
And he's fast, dude. This kid runs. He's so fast.
Yeah, no problem getting to third base there with stand-up triple.
I'll take that.
And
Good job,
they
Jace.
bring in the courtesy runner. I'm not sure who that is right now.
Oh,
okay, that
Trevin
one's
actually
hit hard
hit
by
that hard.
Trevin. And that'll
He's
score
right at
the
him.
run.
for sure. Let's
So
go.
that scores the run, no problem.
Let's go. I like that. It's okay.
Well, that's 3. Easton Cash, the courtesy runner, scores easily on a deep fly ball by Trevin Red to center field. So Red with the sacrifice fly RBI, Whittier with a leadoff triple, and the Knights now have a 2-run lead. No, they'd like to keep adding to that. So the 2-hitter, Eli Mitchell, playing right field today, steps to the plate. Hits a ball up the middle. We'll see if he can get through. Second baseman fields. Oh, he's safe. So Mitchell gets down the line. Second baseman kind of had to move up toward the middle of the field. Took his time a little bit. Just didn't put enough on the throw, and Mitchell beats that out for an infield single. So the Knights have another base runner.
I'll have to replay that. Sorry, everybody. I was kind of replaying the prior.
Anderson 3 for 3 on the day with a single, a double, and a home run.
Let's get his triple
he needs
here.
a triple for the cycle.
He beat that all day. Good job by Eli. Getting on base. Let's go. Let's get a triple. Hit
Isaac
that right.
seeing it well
right
today.
field.
Oh, he pops it up. Hopefully out.
Please don't hit my equipment.
No,
It's out. Oh my gosh! It just barely stayed in.
it stayed in.
Holy moly! That's one of the reasons why they tell the catchers to get out in front. Look, because it spins. They have so much spin that it will be out. And it was tracking out, but it worked its way right back into the field from the spin of the ball.
Yeah, he just
Dang.
high pop up. I thought it was going to get out of play. Stayed in play in foul territory. Catcher made a nice play. So now 2 outs.
Man, how did it not hit the fence? The little overhang. It was close.
Jepson.
that
Oh,
ball's
that one's
gone.
gone.
Bye ball.
I think that one's
See
out of
ya.
here. So Parker hits it
Sayonara.
deep, and it's out of
Bam.
here. And
Parker.
is what the Knights needed to. We talked about we want 3 or 4 runs to be safe. Well, Parker with 2 outs takes a first pitch up and in and just belts it out of the yard. That's his 3rd home run of the season. And that's big for the Knights. So pounces on that one, knocks it out of the yard. And just like that, the Knights have a 9-5 lead, and that feels a heck of a lot better going into the top of the 7th inning. So great job by the Knights. We get a leadoff triple by Whittier. Sac fly by Red.
Parker hits
Mitchell
one out.
hits an infield single, and then Parker slams one out of the yard. And ball 1 on Nixon Brimley now to the plate. Ball 2, he takes that one away.
Dude, he smacked that ball.
That's down at the knee. That's a good take. So 2-1, and I like that. And I know Nixon's like, oh, dang, but hey, take that. That has nothing to do with that pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, there you go. 3-1.
You can hit that pitch.
Same thing. Look for 1 good pitch and hammer it. Two outs here, and takes the walk. So Brimley will take a walk, and he'll keep this rally going for the Knights. That brings up number 13, Mick Whitaker, playing 3rd base today. Knights looking to add to this lead, and he fouls back a fastball at the top of the zone. No balls and a strike, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th inning. 9-5 Knights. Big 3-run inning to extend this lead. And there's a strike.
Wow, that thing just barely broke enough to get in.
Just clips the inside corner, so down 0-2 is Whitaker.
Man, I thought I was going to hit him.
Brimley at first. Takes that one down. 1 ball, 2 strikes, close.
He's called that strike multiple times. We'll take it.
That one's down in the dirt. Wild pitch gets past the catcher. Brimley moves up to second. The Knights have another runner in scoring position. This would be a good time to pinch run for Brimley if you have a speedy runner, and then re-enter him to play defense in the 7th.
Oh, for sure.
So 9-5 Knights, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. That one's down in the dirt, and Brimley sees it, and he takes it, and he's there. So good aggressive base running by Brimley. He sees it in the dirt. It kind of bounces to the 3rd base side. The catcher has trouble getting it. Brimley moves up 90 feet.
Wait to see it. Nixon doing dirty work.
Yeah, hustling, running the bases. All those little things matter. Now a wild pitch or a pass ball can score a run in addition to a hit.
Oh,
that's gonna get down. So Whitaker gets it off the end of the bat. He's gonna move to second. That ball wasn't hit real hard, but it was right down the first base line off the end of the bat. So
Just
Whitaker
over his
with the
head.
stand-up double. Brimley comes on and scores, and the Knights are now 10 to Bonneville's 5. And now you feel pretty good about the 7th inning with a 5-run lead.
Hey, don't be talking like that. What's wrong with you?
I don't jinx anyone.
No. If I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. So you better watch yourself.
But like I was saying, you don't want to go into the 7th with a 1-run lead.
No way.
You gotta make it more comfortable. So the rally continues with 2 outs. Whitaker at second. Jackson Scola, the freshman, 0 for 1 on the day. He was hit by pitch last time up. Ooh, takes a good hack.
That was a good hack. Just
I
outside.
like it, yeah. Fastball.
His timing was good. He was just out and away from him, right?
Just missed it. 0-1. Whitaker at second.
That's double up right here.
That one's into shallow right. There's
Hey,
sun is always tough out there, but it looks like he sees it now, and he Right fielder battles the sun, but he makes the catch. So Scola flies out to the right fielder for a little F9 in your scorebook.
Ooh.
And we move to the 7th inning, top of 7. So this is a 7-inning game, folks. So the Knights are 3 outs away from securing the first victory of this 3-game series. They're going to go to Tubbs in the 7th.
Close it out.
Silva does a nice job. So Larson goes 3, gives up 4 runs. Silva goes 3, gives up just 1 run in those 3 innings. So nice job by Silva, really holding it down. And Tubbs will come in to close it out. So 10-5 Knights here in the 7th. Tubbs comes in to try to close this out for the Knights.
Oh.
Okay, well, here we go.
It's right here,
Knights
right now.
are 3 outs away from victory.
Okay, we're wagering. Come in here on the live stream, buddy.
To 28.
28. We're calling 28.
What do we got?
What are we wagering?
Yeah, after
Dinner?
you look.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, dinner. There we go.
Dinner? Dinner on me, dinner on you. We should do an over-under. All right, over-under.
Tubbs in the strike. Over under what?
Under
28?
30.
Oh, over under 30. I'll say under.
You say under or over 30?
Under.
Sounds like I owe you.
See, you owe me
29.
29. Oh man. Ooh.
Ooh.
So Tubbs goes fastball strike 1, and then
Looks like
another
he's-
fastball at the knees, but he gets a ball called on that. So 1-1.
Looks like he might tighten it up a little bit here in this last inning.
See, I don't like that either. It's like just you called it that way the whole game. Just stick with it.
That was strike all game, right?
There's curveball. That one's hit pretty well, but there should be some room. Maybe no. It's gone.
Oh, he just goosed it, huh?
So I did not see
It
that
carried.
coming, but number 1, Randall.
It didn't look like it was hit that
No,
hard.
it didn't. Hitting .235 on the season without any extra base hits. Hits it out of the yard.
Wow, carried. I mean, he did get a hold of it. He center punched it.
He
There
didn't
was
think
no
it was
way
out,
to
though. He
go.
stopped at second. I think he thought it bounced over. So this is why, though, look, with a 5-run lead, solo home runs aren't going to beat anybody. Just keep
No.
throwing strikes.
Nope, you gotta.
Keep throwing strikes, and you'll be fine. So number 15, Zorns, the junior, comes to the plate. Left-handed hitter. And he gets an
Pops
infield pop-up, and let's see. Scola's going to call that one. He's going to take it, and there's an out. So good. I love that, actually, by Tubbs, right? You give up a solo shot, big deal. Just come right back to the strike zone. They cannot beat you with solo home runs. Not a big deal.
Shrug it.
10-6. Oh, well.
It's baseball.
And there's
You got to
an
shrug it
infield
every
pop-up.
time.
Yep. Number 16, McBride, comes to the plate.
Play it pop up. Oh, something happens. I'll click over.
And Tubbs throws, just misses on the outside.
I feel like
I like it, though. Tubbs is pounding the zone. With a 5-run lead, that's exactly what you want to do. You just want to pound the zone. There's a ground ball to third. One hop. Whitaker throws across, and there's 2 outs. So great job by Tubbs. Sometimes pitchers, you give up a home run, you get rattled, and you start trying to be too picky with the pitches, and you just keep throwing it in the strike zone. Trust the defense to make plays. There are now 2 outs, and the Knights are 1 out away from a Series 1 game victory, and this is Martinez. I believe he's the 9 hitter. Fastball for a strike. He fouls it back, so he's 1 for 3 on the day. But good job by Tubbs, just pounding that strike zone.
Cool with it. Doesn't hit my camera.
No balls and a strike, 2 outs. Tubbs down in the dirt there.
So like
1 ball, 1 strike.
I feel like it's Russian roulette sometimes, leaving that camera up there like that. But it's a necessary evil. See if Tubbs can get another one right here.
If you are the Knights, you would certainly love to get this guy out and not turn the order over back to the top. You can end the game here.
He has not called that pitch, so.
No, 2 balls and a strike now. Cooper Tubbs looking to close this one out for the Knights. Oh, did it? I missed it. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And again, the one thing you don't want to do here is balk the 9-hitter with 2 outs in the 7th inning. Don't want to give the top of the order a chance. Gets him swinging. Good job by Coop getting back into the zone.
Hey,
so full count,
spot.
2 outs. Payoff pitch right here.
It's outside the swing of his bat.
The other thing you want to do, you think about baseball as a series. You want to end here. You don't want to extend. You'll need Cooper to pitch later in the week. So even if you end up winning the game, if he has to throw another 20 pitches, it affects you later in the week. So you really want to focus in, end the game right here. Tubbs at 12 pitches. They're going to need him on Wednesday and or Friday. He gets another foul ball back. So good job by Tubbs. Just stay in the zone. You want to make this hitter beat. He came into the game hitting 118 on the season. Hitting 9 in the order for Bonneville. There's a strike, and he slaps a single. Oh, slaps a single to left. That's okay.
Man almighty.
Give the hitter credit. I appreciate Tubbs just pounding the zone. Again, if he beats you with the bat, he beats you. He hits kind of slaps a little line drive to left field. That does turn the order back to the top. 10-6, 2 outs. This is Munford, the senior. He was pitching last inning. Tubbs with the fastball. That looks like knees to me. He's not calling that one though. So again, he's been pretty consistent. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. Runner at first doesn't matter. You want to focus on the hitter here.
He really hasn't called that pitch. So.
1 ball, 1 strike. Even Nixon. I mean, you could hold him, but I really wouldn't.
You'd rather play the defensive
spot.
Want
to play. I'd rather almost have him playing defense here. It doesn't really matter if he moves up to second. Until they get the tying run to the plate, it doesn't matter. Just got to get 1 out if you're the Knights. 10-6, 2 outs. There's a hard ground ball, and that one's down. So back-to-back singles, and the Lakers are not going down easy.
No, they're not going away.
And Tubbs is putting the ball in the strike zone, which is what his coaches are asking him to do.
They're just finding the gaps.
Finding the holes. That was a ground ball kind of down the line.
Right down the line. Yeah. I mean, it was a hit. It hit pretty
hard.
Hard hit ball.
So for sure. So this brings up Red. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He hit a triple earlier in the game. And again, if you're the Knights, play deep defensively. Nixon would move behind the runner. Again, you just need 1 out. Nothing else really matters. And fastball fouled back. That one got the umpire. He winces a little bit. I don't know where it got him, but it looked like it hurt. So no balls and a strike.
Oh yeah, he hunched her on over. Let's get a little close up.
2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Knights need 1 for victory.
Oh,
Bonneville trying to do anything they can to get that tying run to the plate. They need one more base runner on to make that a possibility. And this is the 2, 3, 4 up to bat, so you're in the part of their order. Red fouls that one back. Now he's down 0-2. He's taking aggressive swings for sure. And again, what you don't want is if he reaches, you've got 3, 4 in the order for Bonneville. Tubbs delivers the pitch. It's a curveball away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He needs to throw a curveball for a strike right here. I'd stay away from the fastball in this 1-2 count. Throw a curveball in the dirt if you can do it. It's a little fastball on the inside. He fouls it up and out of play on the first base side. So count stays 1-2, 2 outs. Red looking to keep the rally alive for Bonneville. Bonneville has scored 1 here in the 7th. They need 4 more to keep this game going.
Let's see what they can do, huh?
Oh, there he slaps it. Slaps a single through the hole. They're going to score the runner.
Oh, they held him.
Yeah, that's smart. I mean, there's no reason to get an out, even take any chances. Again, until this guy at the plate scores, the game is over.
I mean, right after that throw out at home, they're thinking twice. Got a couple guns out there.
So Bonneville is not going down easy. They've loaded the bases. They have brought the tying run to the plate. So this is the scenario that Northridge wanted to avoid with 2 outs and nobody on. You would not think that Bonneville would be in this position, but to their credit, they are. 3 hits later, bases loaded, the tying run is at the plate, and this is the 3 and 4 hitters. Both look like big kids up to bat. Take strike 1, fastball.
So he's a lot bigger kid, but on everybody else, he hasn't really called that up fastball. Get the strike.
This
there.
is Sears, the 3 hitter hitting 278. He leads. He has 2 home runs on the season to lead Bonneville.
Well, balls are flying pretty good today, so
you got to be a little bit careful here. You don't to belt high fastball. It's dangerous.
The wind has slowed down for the most part of the game. We had wind to our back, carrying that ball a little bit.
So Tubbs works ahead 0-2 on the 3 hitter Sears. You got to throw. He needs to. If he's got a nasty second pitch, a curveball, something, you got to throw it here. He's seen 2 fastballs.
And I don't know if Tubbs does or doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Or at least he hasn't thrown it a lot.
Yeah, he hasn't. So we'll see. We'll see what he goes to here. He does. No, he throws it, and that's gapped. One hops the wall.
Oh. He's going home.
So he clears the bases with a 2-out double off the wall, and this game went from 10-5 to 10-9.
Put this tie run on second.
The tying run is on second. The go-ahead run is now at the plate. And Bonneville has done all of this damage with 2 outs. So Northridge comes into the 7th with a 5-run lead, but they concede 4.
I think they're going to make a change here.
We'll see if they look to make the change. So to Tubbs' credit, he threw a lot of strikes, but they just hit him. They hit him, and they hit him hard. He got 2 quick outs. He gave up a solo home run, and then 2 quick outs.
Some of that comes from. Oh, sorry, I just had to bring it apart for a second. Oh gosh, I don't even know what I was going to say.
Well, we went from Northridge sitting here at 10-6 with nobody on base, 4-run lead, 2 outs in the 7th inning, and looks like the game is over. And again, to Bonneville's credit, it wasn't a bunch of walks. I mean, they hit the ball.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say a lot of it is where we came up in their lineup. You get some guys on.
Yeah, the top of their order has done a pretty good job hitting the ball, but with 2 outs, they had that 9-hitter down 0-2, and he slapped one into left field, and then it just hit after hit.
Yep.
So, Coach Red makes the pitching change. He goes to Eli Mitchell. Eli was out in right field. He's now in at pitcher for Tubbs.
And he's not just fastball guy, so he has a little bit different pitches he can throw.
And the Knights looking to hold on here. They don't want to have to play the bottom of the 7th. Obviously, if Bonneville ties or takes the lead, they still do have the bottom of the 7th. So let's see, what's the defensive change here?
They had Kyle in center. Or no, they had Kyle in right.
Okay, so Kyle Rawlings, I didn't notice that earlier. He had subbed into the game probably for defensive purposes.
Well, no, because Eli came from right field to warm up.
Yeah.
To be able to pitch. So I think
yeah. So Eli came out of the game to warm up. Rawlings went in. Then they just re-entered Eli.
Correct.
Now Rawlings is out of the game. Yep.
Correct.
And Mitchell's to the mound. That makes sense. So I didn't notice that substitution earlier. So here we go, folks. We've got 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. It's now a 10-9 ball game. Bonneville has their cleanup hitter, Noble, the senior, at the plate, hitting .294 on the season. Tying run at second, go-ahead run at the plate. Knights need 1 out for victory. Bonneville needs 1 run to extend the game. Curveball gets him swinging. I like the curveball. They got to try to get it down a little, though. That's hung a little bit out in the middle of the zone. Kind of up.
It was kind of hanging there.
And on the inside part of the plate here at Northridge, if you turn and hit a high pop-up, it'll get out of here. Left field is shallow with a slight breeze out. So ball hit into the air left has a chance always. And there's a fastball for a strike, so I like that. He goes curveball, fastball, and again, mixing up those pitches. Tubbs threw a heavy dose of fastballs, and they really started to hit it. So now the Knights are 1 strike away. Bonneville is down to their final strike and their final out. 0-2 count, 2 outs, top of the 7th, 10-9. Tying run at second. Mitchell looking to come in and get the job done. And he gets a pop-up to the third base side. Is there room? Whitaker's there. And he catches it, and that's the ball game. So Mitchell comes in and closes the door. And Northridge holds on for victory.
That was a little too close.
Yeah, a little too close for comfort, but I always said, at least when I was coaching, any varsity win, you just take it and move on to the next one. There's a bunch of stuff they could do a little bit better. But you'd rather learn in victory than learn from defeat. So the Knights hold on. Really did a nice job that 7th inning. You got to give Bonneville credit. It wasn't like Northridge walked them around. I mean, they hit the ball. They just smacked it around the yard.
Yeah, they did too. They for surely did.
And honestly, I'm sure the coaches told Tubbs, go in and throw a bunch of strikes and let the defense play. And Bonneville strung together about 4 or 5 hits in a row.
Yeah.
And you just kind of got to tip your hat and say, credit to them for not just
giving up, laying over.
Especially they had 2 outs, nobody on base, down 4 runs. So, see you, Jordan. Jordan Rhodes is out of here. Northridge legend.
One of those times we'll get him on the mic.
Yeah, we need to get Dinsky on the mic.
We'll just have Dinsky do it. Hey!
Get Dinsky on the mic.
I'm trying to get Dinsky to do it.
Well, anyway, good. Knights needed it. They got it. I think it's tomorrow at Bonneville, right?
Are you available tomorrow?
I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can make it work in my schedule. It's at Bonneville tomorrow at 3:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Friday here.
So, Knights get game 1. Hopefully, you'll join us again for game 2 tomorrow. Thanks to Dallin and crew for making all this happen.
Ryan, thanks for running the Ozbots, baby.
Yeah.
Great work, my guy, running the network.
Thanks, everybody.
I'm out from Northridge.